Fractions and equations. Guys, every fraction that you see in an equation, if you kill them like this, it works every time. Now, some common denominators look more complicated than this, but it's still the same. It'll do the same thing. So if you get your common denominator for the two denominators and multiply it to everything, to each side, you will get rid of your fractions. It works every time. Okay, so let's do it. Now I'm going to go ahead and multiply it out all the way, and then I'll simplify it. There are ways that you can just simplify as you go, called cross-canceling, and if you know how to do that, then do it. Right now I just need to make sure everybody understands this. So my first job is to multiply it times this x, which is really simple. It's just 2x squared. The next one is to multiply it by 3 over x. When I multiply it by 3 over x, you multiply the top numbers together, the numerators, and then the denominators. So what is 3 times 2x? 6x, and then I have x times 1, which is just an x. And you can see how that simplifies. But let's do the next one. What is half of this? Let's see. 1 times 2x is just 2x. And then 2 times 1 is 2. All right, do you see the stuff we can cancel out? Yeah. Okay, you should always be able to cancel stuff out after multiplying by the common denominator, because it's just the nature of the beast. It's how it works. All right, so I'm going to get everything alone on one side now. So I have 2x squared minus x minus 6 equals 0. What I did was I subtracted 6 from both sides, and then I subtracted x from both sides. Okay, now it's solving time. Okay, now this is a factoring problem, I think, with a leading coefficient that is not equal to positive 1. So that means you have to use grouping. Or you can not factor. You can just use the quadratic formula. You guys want to use quadratic formula? I kind of want to. All right. Negative 1, because that's the b, plus or minus the square root of negative 1 raised to the second power minus 4 awesome chicks. A is right here. That's 2. And then there's your c, negative 6. 2 a.m. playing video games. All right, that's 2. Sorry, that's my story. That's how I remember it. Negative 1 is 1 plus or minus. Let's go to the party and see what happens. This is our party. We have negative 1 squared, which is 1, minus, what is 4 times 2 times negative 6? 4 times 2 is 8, times negative 6 is negative 48. But those add together, and I get 49. You guys know what the square root of 49 is? 7. And then I have 4 on the bottom. What are my two answers? I get 8 over 4. And what's the other one? What is 1? So that was 1 plus 7 is 8. What's the other thing we have to do? 1 minus 7. What's 1 minus 7? Negative 6 divided by 4. So my two answers are 2 and negative 3 over 4. Nope, over 2. Nope. Wait, divide the top by 2, bottom by 2. Negative 3 over 2. Okay. So, are these answers safe? Do they make the denominator 0 here? No, so they're safe. These are your answers.